Okay, I've spent like an hour trying to get this stupid fucking scope to work, and I can't. Yeah, I can't get it to show up on the PC. I can't find the drivers for it, sadly. So that's gonna have to be something I figure out later because I am out of patience and I want to progress. So let me get our script going again. My handy dandy tracker switch, Python, VTS. Okay, and working. Excellent. Now, let's get back to the science. So let me jiggle this. And our peak to peak voltages, even though you can't fucking see it, it says 9 volts right now. So we've stabilized at 9 volts. I'm going to grab a magnet from the death magnet stack. Let's try one of these out. Now, I think these are, oh God, that was scary. I think these are a little stronger than the circular ones I've been using. We will have to see. Well, so that doesn't affect the peak to peak stuff. This is just shifting it up and down. Can you just go to 0, please? Okay. Okay. So we're bouncing between, 10 millivolts tops and 8. So if I remove the magnet here, and we look back over here, we don't see a change. That's bad. But that's okay. Let's cook. Let's try using our wow, look at all the salt on here. That's definitely seawater, or it's almost seawater. Yeah, let's try measuring some of these and see if these operate a little bit better. Although I doubt it. So let's get to it. So my step 1. Am I recording? I am recording. Excellent. Yeah. So I'm going to try not to show my face with this, which is going to be next to impossible because it's basically a mirror. Oh my God, that is just a mirror. There is no way. This is the doxing medal. Okay, hang on. Let me pause the video feed while I cut this. I'm just gonna use some 10 snips to do that. Holy shit. So funny. Alright. I think there's a protective coating on here too. So I'm gonna get some 10 snips. I'm gonna cut 2 strips of this stuff. Just like 2 little tiny, oh yeah, you can definitely see me. That was the right call. I mean, this is a recording, so it's like not super critical. All right, got a piece chopped off. And I'm gonna put this doxing metal away. God, I can't believe how reflective this is. I'm gonna forget this exists. I'm gonna dox myself later. Oh my God. Hang on, let me put this. I'm gonna put this. This is why Uo wears like a mask all the time because accidents are gonna happen. My face will get leaked eventually, but let's just try not to make a deal out of it if that happens, you know? Okay, Now, I'm going to snip this one more time. Like that. Excellent. And now I can turn the camera back on. Ta-da! All right. So I have our electrodes. I'm peeling off their protective coating. Oh shit. Peeling this off. I'm trying to peel it off. It definitely had one on one side, but I think it has it on the other as well. I guess if I left the coating on, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Can you even see what I'm doing? No, not really. I'm trying to very carefully peel this off. Maybe there isn't a coating on here. Let's do a check. Yep. Now that my multimeter works again. Oh yeah, I fixed this. So now we have all of our goodness has been restored. I feel like this ball of anxiety in my chest when my multimeter doesn't work. It's like, oh my god, I can't do science without this. That's how I felt about not having a working oscilloscope too. It's like I'm not complete. Although I've got to figure out how to stop the screen from turning off because that's hella annoying. Okay. Is this coated? Nope. And this side? Why would they ship it with only coating on one side? That doesn't make any sense. Now this, I haven't peeled the coating off of this. Yeah. So it's not conductive. So let me get that off. And then, as for the magnets, so basically, let's talk about the plan. We're going to have an electrode sandwich, basically. So we're going to have an electrode on this side and an electrode on this side. And water is going to flow over the face of this magnet. We're going to take another magnet and make a sandwich. So there's going to be this tiny, tiny gap, and water is going to flow in between that. And that will keep the magnetic field really, really, really strong. That's the idea. And as far as controlling the gap, my plan is to... I thought these were going to be way stronger. So my plan was to use a vise. So if I go over here, I've got my benchtop vise here. And so I was going to use this to precisely control the gap between the two magnets, right? So that was one idea I had. But these are not as strong as I thought they would be. And I might have to come up with a different plan. So the next, oh yeah, we also need I want a magnetic field strength of 4 Tesla. So that is 4 of these magnets, 2 on either side, will give us a magnetic field strength just shy of 4 Tesla. And so I've got to, oh shit. Ugh. You know what? Yeah, that's heckin' stuck. Oh god. Nah. Yeah. Okay, so this is I think this is a stainless steel shield. This can get pushed out, so we can push the magnet out of this shield. And that's what I need to do that. So I'm going to push the magnet out of the shield, and then I'm going to stack this magnet on this one, and hopefully it doesn't grenade in the process. I'm going to put on some safety goggles just in case it grenades. Yeah, and we're going to make 2 of them. We're going to attach them to like wood or something so I can very carefully control them with a long lever arm. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So exciting stuff. And so to work smarter, not harder, I'm actually going to use the vise to push the magnet out of its shield. So I'm going to do this very carefully. Hopefully this just barely opens wide enough. Yeah. And so I need some kind of object that I can jam right here, and then I can squeeze this tighter and push it out. That is kind of my plan. But I need an object to do that. Or I can try to just kind of like manhandle it. Ugh. So if we very carefully, I'm trying not to crush this, very carefully just I'm trying to be oh so gentle. Oh, so gentle. This doesn't want to stay. It's just going to pop out. You see what I'm trying to do here? So if I can get the vise to hold this, I can use a screwdriver to push this out. But this is just, it's too slippery. How am I going to get you out? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I can just push it out with a screwdriver. You know, maybe. Maybe I can do just this with my fingies. Because this isn't glued or press fit together. I think the magnetic field strength is just holding this in place. So, oh, it's coming out. I can feel it. Yeah, I was overthinking this. Oh. So very carefully, when I take this shield off, this thing is going to be a bit more dangerous because now it will want to like jump out of my hand to that and grenade. So we need to get a piece of wood that looks like a slope, and we'll slide it carefully down the slope onto the other magnet without it exploding. I had a piece of wood somewhere. Well, let's put these safety goggles on for starters before I forgot. Oh God. Hot. I am wearing a lot of stuff on my head. I'm wearing glasses, this head tracking thing, a microphone. Oh my God. The GoPro. Okay. How do I do this? Gloves is probably a good idea for this. I might lose my grip though, but I don't want to get pinched. Because this is going to be 144 pounds of force when they're actually attached together. So sorry, I'm a child. Oh my god. Do you see this shit? You see this shit? It's spooky. Okay, anyway. What do I fucking do? I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan, and the plan is cardboard. This is not gonna end well. I'll do my best. Okay. So, I will put one here, and I will attempt to pull the cardboard out from between the two. So we're gonna very carefully, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. All right, they are assembled. This is approximately 1.5 Tesla of pull strength, or approximately 144 pounds of pull force. But I think it's lying. I think these are kind of not that strong. Oh god. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, they're very strong. That is done. Now we have to assemble another one. And I'm going to put this over there, far away from everything else. And we're going to assemble another array. So I will take that one. Yeah, the reason why they don't like fuck with each other right now is because of the shielding. The shielding makes these guys a lot safer. Okay. So we're going to use the screwdriver technique. Push this off. Just like that. I'm just putting all my weight on it. Got it. All right, now this is armed. And let's take our cardboard and do the same thing again. Very, very carefully. Okay. Done. Wait. I'm an idiot. I just realized these are facing the same way now. These are going to repel each other. I have to flip these around. I don't know if I can get these apart, guys. Huh. All right, well we have spares. we have spares. Okay. That's fine. We have spares, so I have to flip this one around. Yep. Yeah, these are all facing the same direction. I think we can test, but I'm a little terrified too. So I'm flipping this one around, putting it back in the shielding. Oh my god. Get the fuck in there. Okay. That is set up. Now we take another one like this. We're going to take its shielding off. Yeah. Got it. All right. Same technique. Now, there is a concern I have where if it is possible that if these two halves, when they're completed, get stuck together, I will not be able to get them apart. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Don't you do that. You stay right there. Why are they... There we go. Okay. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. No grenading. Okay. Excellent. All right. Next objective. We got our magnet boys, our spicy magnets are all assembled. So the hard part is over. We won't have grenading anymore. So I will take off my safety equipment because, oh, they are kind of uncomfortable. Excellent. Whew. Guys, I gotta play with it. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna flip this over. I have the other one under the table. Oh! They're quite a bit more powerful. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna chance it. I'm putting this back over here. This one lives there. And this death magnet, hold on. Oh, that's the flipped one. I gotta put these someplace safe where they won't explode. And I can think of no better place than my toolbox. So that will go on that side. And this will go on this side. Cool. So, next objective. We need to find some pieces of wood we can screw those onto, like really, really thick pieces of wood, so that I have a really big lever arm to make adjustments, pull them apart if I have to, that kind of thing. Now I've got scrap wood somewhere. I think I gotta pause the recording because I'm gonna walk down in the hallway and go look for some scrap wood. But I won't be able to cut it tonight because I can't use, it's literally like 2 a.m. I can't use any power tools right now. I'm thinking. Okay. So let's talk about our strategy, right? So, woo! If we pretend this is our magnets, and they're going to be facing each other, right? So that they will be facing each other, and there'll be this tiny, tiny like slit between the two. Water will flow through the slit, and it will, our electrodes will be on either side of the slit. All right? Cool. Yeah, so our electrodes will be basically sticking like this in only this tiny, tiny surface area, and the thickness of the electrode will be how thick the slit is. We may have to make it thicker, which is why I want to have a big wooden handle to like pry these apart if I have to. Because I'm strong, but not super strong. Like they could be too strong for me. Yeah. So that is the plan. And then we will hook up the oscilloscope to our electrodes, and hopefully we'll see a pretty substantial voltage spike. So we'll see anywhere from, I think I calculated, like it really depends on how like the resistance of the water or the conductivity of the salt water, but it should be if the water, if it's going really fast, if we pressurize it and it's going really quickly, then we could see like literally 1 volt from this alone. So like all of it hinges on the reason why this is happening is because we have substantially increased the strength of the magnetic fields. We've increased the distance between them as well. So something else to consider is that if we were to double up, we have so many magnets, we could do this. We could do an experiment where we double up the width, or even, you know, make them, we could triple it up, right? We could make it like super, super wide and thick, like this. And according to the math equations, this also, the voltage increases linearly with the distance between the electrodes. So this could potentially work as well. But I want to start with the base case with just one on each side. And we'll just keep adding them, making it wider and wider and wider until we get the power, the voltage we need. So that's the game plan. I think it's gonna work. So I will get 2 pieces of wood, and I gotta find some really long wood screws or even bolts, because I don't trust the screws these came with, or those are not going to be strong enough for what we're doing. So we need some like substantial, like 3-inch long screws or even bolts. Ideally they would be non-ferromagnetic, but I don't have anything like that. So we're just gonna have to do it. Oh yeah, so let's talk about shielding. So I had an idea of actually spray painting the magnets. I would spray paint them to electrically isolate them, because I have a lot of spray paint. Now the spray paint could scrape off, but you know, whatever. There is that. But basically, we want to keep the magnets as close as possible to the moving fluid, because our magnetic field strength will greatly diminish with distance. So like ideally we wouldn't have any. We would just let the water run over the magnet, but we can't do that because it's just a short circuit. So we have to coat it, or maybe wrap it in plastic wrap could work as well. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna go look for some wood. Be back. Okay, I have found wood, and I realized that I can probably get away with using this puppy, because this thing is a bit quieter than a miter saw. So I will chance it. We're going to cut this bitch in half with our lovely miter saw, if I remember how to use this thing. Hello? Huh? Is your battery dead? What's the matter with you? Oh, yes it is. Damn it. I have more. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball this. This battery is supposed to go with this, so it can stay on. Excellent. Now, we gotta find our screws. So these are gonna let me have a big lever arm to pry these fucking magnets apart if I have to. When I have to, it's gonna happen. Okay. Screws. I gotta find some screws. Countersunk screws. So, if we observe the screws that came with these, and I don't have much faith in these, we can try them. But these are... Oh! Yo! These are so nice! These are not... What are these made of? Holy shit. Oh, do we try it? There is absolutely no way this works. These are gonna tear out. I do have more. They're not hard to make. Okay. All right. We'll do it. We'll try it. We'll try it. Yeah, to give us more, well, this wood is pretty soft. This is like crap wood too. I'm gonna regret this. I can't not. This is the strongest magnetic field. Oh, electrical tape. We could use this to electrically isolate the magnets. Like literally one layer would work. Okay, cool. Awesome, we have a plan. I'm just thinking about how to do this. Maybe we just yellow it. Maybe we just yellow. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Come on, bro. Give me some bite. We could do a test where we stick it on the side of the tool chest before we try sticking it with a magnet. We could absolutely try that first. Because if I can't even pull it off the tool chest without these screws ripping out, then there's obviously no way it'll work with the fucking magnets with each other. Okay. Let's do a test. Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. I might be giving these magnets too much respect, but I would rather give them too much than too little. You know what I mean? Okay. Go over there. And this is... Oh, I just realized a problem. So, these are countersunk one way, but not the other. So, we're actually going to have an extra wide gap because the head of the screw. Okay, well, we won't have the tightest gap, but we'll have a gap. Cat bolts 2026. Get in there, bitch. Get in there, bitch. Get in there, bitch. Okay. If I get desperate for more magnetic field strength, we can just YOLO it and take these screws out and just assemble the magnets. We could do that, go that route. Okay, so here's what I just realized. This electrical tape, we can just put a strip across, and that will mostly electrically isolate this for us. Because all we care about is the short circuit between this face. This other stuff we don't care so much about. This is the important business right here. And our electrodes are going to be, one will be right here, and the other one will be on this end. I don't like that. Why is it sticking to the sides? Our magnetic fields might be fucked. Because this should be way, 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 way stronger. Anyway. So. You fuck. Come here. We want the water flowing in this valley we're going to create here. Dude, this is so not good. Why is it so much stronger here than anywhere else? You see this? I think this shielding is really messing with it. Fuck. No, what the fuck? It's so much stronger on the ends. I'm just going to pretend it's fine. Let's keep going. I'm gonna pretend it's fine. This is fine. Yeah. Okay. Pretty much like this is the idea. Okay. And so I will put tape over this as well to provide a little bit more insulation. That's not super important because like, well, I guess that is pretty important. Okay. I am really excited for this. I think this is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Ba 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 da ba. I think it's gonna work. Okay. Now we gotta tape up the other half and stick them together and start pushing some water through it. Did I really just cut? No way. Bro. No shot. Well, I just cut my the skin flap between my thumb and my finger. How bad is that? Let's get some super glue on that ASAP. Super glue. Okay. Quickly before it bleeds. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. All right. 1, 2, 3. Come on, you bitch. Come on, you bitch. Come out, you bitch. All right, we are glued together. Oh my god. We are back. I can't believe I just did that. Not the gluing part, but just snipping my skin like that. I blame you guys. All right, that should set, so I'm fine. Let's keep going. Da, 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 da. All right, man, that stings. That stings. It's funny. I've been so careful about the magnets. Yeah, it's clearly the magnet's fault. It pulled the scissors closer to my hand. Oh well, another scar. I'm covered in them. I don't care anymore at this point. Get yourself a girl covered in scars. Every scar has a story. What's that one for? Oh, that's because I was fat. That's a stretch mark. What's that one for? That's another stretch mark. What's that one for? Well, you see, I was filming a YouTube video where I would make this generator that uses moving salt water in a magnetic field to make tiny ass electric power. It would be barely enough to light a fucking LED. Oh, that doesn't sound that useful. Yeah, it's really not. This is just like a proof of concept. All right. So it's time for the big moment where our two halves have a baby and we build the first complete generator. So I'm gonna, oh God. I didn't even have a chance. It just like ripped it out of my hand. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this a little bit better. Fingers are out of the way. We are better aligned now. And oh, look at that. That is perfect. You can just barely see the light through it. It should be just under 4 Tesla of magnetic field power in that slit. And so now we're going to see if we can measure anything with the scope. And unfortunately, I didn't make a control because I'm stupid. But you know what? Whatever. So I'm just gonna let the water lazily flow into the slit. That sounds so wrong. We're just gonna very, very lazily do it like this. So I need to like attach it somehow. I mean, or I can just hold it, whatever. So I will attach our ground connection there and our other electrode. Uh-oh. Did I not? I don't have enough meat. I need more meat. Can I attach here? Yes. You gotta be out of the fucking way, though. We got it. Alright. Do we have any power? It's not gonna be much. Bro, we have nothing. We have no fucking power. Are you serious? This doesn't work at all. Okay. What if we flip it around? Oh, shit, fuck, shit. What if we try the other side? You know, be a good little engineer / scientist. Oh. Wait, what? You know, this might be an issue with the magnetic fields not working properly. With the, what do you call it? Because the magnetic field, for some reason, seems to be a lot stronger on the edges and not the faces. Which I'm a little perplexed by. Also, this is now stuck. Pliers. Please don't rip this out of my hand. Okay. Yeah. I still can't believe I cut myself. That's crazy. He's crazy. Let's see if I can scooch this over slightly. Like that. Increase our thigh gap. Okay, so this is the other side now. Reattach my electrodes. And this. Nothing. I can't believe this. Okay, what if we put the electrodes really close together? Do we get anything? Is it a connectivity problem? Am I measuring the wrong channel? How? What? How? Nothing I do is changing the result. I don't understand. Does this actually work? What? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. My hand is glued together. Ow. Stop turning my fucking screen off, bro. Alright, I'm fixing that right now. That's driving me nuts. Where's the settings? Maybe we shouldn't be looking at peak to peak. Why don't we look at maximum? I want average. Cycle, RMS, amplitude. Duty. We can try root mean square of the time in the first cycle. Root mean square of the data. Base. Value of the most probable lower state. Mean. There we go. That's what I want. We can turn off peak to peak because maybe I'm being stupid. We don't need period. It's not a waveform. We can turn that off. Okay. Now, how do I turn off this fucking screensaver bullshit? Display. Color grade. Next page. Intensity. What is that noise? Okay. Whatever. Let's try measuring the mean instead. I'm missing an electrode. Brother, may I have some electrode? Okay. I might need to make them smaller. These electrodes might be too large. Okay. Camera, still working with me? Cool. We're measuring a cool... Fuck my screen! Stop turning off! I'm gonna Google this right now. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. This needs to stop happening. Turn this off. Go here. Go here. Go here. 102x. Disable screen saver. Motion sensor. Oscilloscope. Disable the screensaver. Press the utility button on the front panel. Navigate through the menu options to find the screensaver setting. Screensaver. Off. It was set to 1 minute by default. What fucking psychopath? What fucking psychopath did that? Okay. Jesus. Okay. So we're measuring approximately 16 millivolts. Very cool. Very cool. Let's run some water through it. See if we get a result. Oh! Oh! Yes! We have a result. It jumped to 25. Okay. Oh, that might be electrochemistry. So if I can't submerge this, it's too large. Too large to do that. Let me put these closer together. Because I think we're having an air gap issue. Interesting. Okay, we're creating a very cool 10 millivolts. And to be completely frank, I'm not even sure if it's if that's even true. Oh no, I just realized you guys haven't seen any of this shit. Display media. Okay. That's why it is now time for Operation Sump Pump. Operation More Fucking Water Flow. So, I just thought of something. I thought of a way to get even more pressure, even more water flow. So, if I mount this to the wall and put this at the very bottom, we'll have a ton of water pressure. We can plug the sump pump to the top, pinch this off, and then let go, and a burst of water will come out. That might be worth something. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I can't believe these magnets aren't doing the job. We might have to try them without the shielding, because I think the shielding is messing with our result, making them weaker. Because they are not acting that strong. I shouldn't be able to do this. So I think someone was fibbing. So I am going to remove the magnets from this. We're going to grab another pair and stack another pair of them. Try to get a stronger magnetic field. Because this, that ain't cutting it. Yeah. But I'm cutting it. So let's do a screw test. I don't have any metal files, but we can kind of get an idea with like some small screws or something to figure out how No, I'm not even going to waste the time. I'm not even going to waste time. Let's just get these off. Replace them. I will keep these in the shielding. But I'm going to remove the shielding on the other ones because I think it's kind of messing with our result here. I could try a naked pair as well, where we don't try doubling them up. Let's just try them, like, as they showed up in the mail, you know? Why not? Why not? These are weirdly cold. They are strangely cold. Maybe our electrodes. I'm thinking thoughtfully. Maybe our electrodes need to be further in? I don't know, fam. I don't know. These magnets were supposed to be a lot bigger. Because I thought they were like 4 inches, not like an inch wide by however many inches, but no, they ended up being tiny. Okay. Let's grab... Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, God. See? What the fuck is this shit? These are fairly strong. Maybe we do a haulback array? Oh, God. I can't get this apart. This is how you get hurt. Super glue looks dry. Hopefully I won't get glued with this glove on. I can't take the glove off. Come here, fucker. That was all my strength. Vice? Although it might get stuck to the vise if I do this. I'm guessing when I stacked them, I made them weaker. I don't know, man. Got it. I'm going to remove the shielding. I think this shielding is complicating things. Let's just make them regular bar magnets. They'll be theoretically weaker, but at least I'll know what the magnetic field lines are doing. God, these are fucking strong. Just not where I need them to be. Maybe the strat is to put like a stainless steel plate in front of it. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Keep it simple. You live over there. You come with me. I'm gonna make a mistake and reuse the holes because I'm a psychopath. I don't think I'm a psychopath. I have empathy. I am sitting in a workshop at 3 a.m. talking to myself. Nah, I'm doing science. It's important work. Come on, come on, come on. Get in there. You bitchling. Get in there. Okay. This looks worse than it is. It's just a cut. I just snipped the skin. So don't worry about it, okay? Get my screwdriver. Why am I being a caveman? A cave woman. I am more sophisticated. I have power tools. Okay. We got one magnet installed. Let's do the other. Now remember, we have to do this one upside down. Like this. I'm missing a screw. There you are. Okay. Magnets assembled. Ah! Spooked me. Let's get the electrical tape back on and not fucking cut myself again. I'm really glad I had the super glue. Like standing by. It was ready. It was ready for my fuck up. It was ready. All right. Easy. That's pretty good, honestly. I think I can get away with one tape. I have a dumb idea. So, one of the factors that affects this generator is the conductivity of the moving fluid. So, in theory, we could attempt to increase the concentration of salts before it enters through our zone here. Are these... Why do they want to stick to the sides? Are these fucking magnets polarized differently than I think they are? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, let's put on some safety goggles because these might rip out and explode. Yeah. Okay. Are these magnets... So, when I bought these, I thought the poles of the magnets was like north on top and south. Like the facing would be like that. But I'm starting to suspect they might actually be this way. They might be polarized. No, because they're always attracting each other. So, attraction. Yeah, because, so I'm right. Why are they being attracted to the sides? They should be being attracted to the faces. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's just stick the electrodes back on. I'm just going to pretend that everything's okay. Just like real life. Oh, here it is. It's still attached to the electrode. Okay. These are in position. Ah! You see this shit? That shouldn't be happening. This should not be happening. I got scammed. These magnets are shit. What the fuck, bro? I don't get it. They're simultaneously strong and shit. Maybe this gap is just too big for them. I don't know. Let's just measure it, see if we get a better result. Okay, ready for this? $20 millivolts. That's pretty much what it was before. Let's increase our flow. Enough of this kitty water pump thing. Let's bring out the big guns. Where did all my pliers go? Hopefully salt water doesn't fuck this thing. I don't think it will, but it's for science. We have to know. Come with me, kitty pump. I gotta wipe all that up. We will probably need to make more salt water for this. That might be enough. Before we continue, let me try to save my table. All right. Step 1. Do this pump work. And do I need more water? I suspect... Does this have an on and off switch? I don't think so. Periodically clean. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Yeah, okay. That works. Yeah, sure. All right, we have a new plan. Oh my god. It's so funny. That moves so fast. But one thing I did notice, there's a lot of air bubbles in it. So that's going to be an issue. So I will need to like get rid of the air bubbles somehow. It's like we need like a track that the water will then flow. Or we make a nozzle, which was the original plan was to make a nozzle. So we make a nozzle, we get a really, really good spray. And then the spray runs through our device. Okay. I feel good. Yeah, I think the plan now is we gotta 3D print a nozzle. I don't think, I mean, I can try measuring it right now without a nozzle, but I don't expect a whole lot. So, yeah, let me take these goggles off so I can think. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. Yeah. You know what? Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the magnetic wire. I'm really curious about something. I'm very, very curious. Indeed. Or maybe not magnetic wire. How about the copper wire? No, I want something quick. I want something quick. Quick, quick, quick. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Quick, quick, quick. I need needle-nose pliers. And I need... These will not work. But it's fine. Okay, for this test, we're going to try the electrodes pretty close to each other. So I'm going to stab this through the rubber. I said through the rubber. Remember what I said this wasn't going to work? It's because this thing doesn't have any teeth. Yeah, that's why. It's just going to keep slipping. Damn it! I could try heating it and melt my way through. Or get nails. Yeah, let's try some nails. I like nails. I tried this. I couldn't find any nails on stream. Which is weird, because like I bought a huge pack of them. Whatever. Let's just use the same screws as before. Okay. Oh. So I am going to put 2 of them. They're going to be close together for our initial test. We will have our magnetic sandwich going on. And these will barely poke out. We just want a voltage reading. It might be still bleeding a little bit, but it's for a good cause. Okay. Now this one. Come on, you slut. Get in there. Get in that. Okay. Just like that. Our 2 teensy electrodes. We're going to have our magnet sandwich ready to go. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Please don't be a nothing burger. What the fuck, man? Okay. Okay. Got our electrodes. Our magnets are going to sit on either side. This will go up and then directly down. We'll have lots of speed. And let me get these fucks apart. These pretend magnets that are confusing the fuck out of me. Okay. No! You ass! No! I can smell victory. I can smell it. Give me the power. Give it to me. I'm gonna need to 3D print something proper. But just give me a 1/10 of a volt. Anything, buddy. Give me something to work with here. Maybe we just use the platinum electrodes. Hold on. There's one here. Where's the other one? Where did that go? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, we got a dog shit magnetic field, but I'm going to squeeze it like this. And we got our eyes. We can see the voltages, the Catherine voltages. And I'm going to plug this in. And salt water is going to go every fucking where. Let's do this. Hwah! Whoa! Oh! Come on. Oh shit, 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 shit. It's working great. Hang on. Let me hold this up with my arm. Wait. Hey. Ha. Ha. Okay. All right, we got a 3D print. We got to go. We got to make something a bit better than this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Turn off. Oh. Do I have Fusion installed on this computer? I do. Alright. I don't know what it will show. So I will neuter it. I think I'm gonna end the recording session here. Because this is gonna take a while to print a nozzle. What the? I feel heat. Oh, it's from the scope or the laptop. Yeah, so I'm going to print, I have to sign in, of course, nothing is easy. Yeah, so, I'm going to make a nozzle. We need more salt water to have a more consistent flow. More magnets? I don't know. We gotta think of something. We gotta think what the plan is. We have a lot of flow. We need to turn that a lot of flow into a nozzle that's flat as can be. And then the magnets are at the very end of that nozzle. But there can't be any 3D printed part between the magnets because they have to be super close together. So it's basically going to turn into like a mister almost. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go print the nozzle and I will see you when